Hello everyone, we are back and here to react to Ahsoka. Yeah, Ahsoka, that's it. It's just Ahsoka. It's Star Wars story. I mean, it's part of Star Wars, but it's Ahsoka's show. Ahsoka's finally getting her own show, her own series.
Ahsoka.
We've watched Clone Wars, we've watched Rebels, we've seen the Mandalorian episodes and the Book of Boba Fett episodes.
I haven't seen season 3 of The Mandalorian, but I don't know if it'll be necessary for this.
Have you seen the trailers?
I've seen, I think, one, like the very initial trailer, and every other trailer since I've actually pushed to the side, like hit skip.
They've been really promoting it of late.
Yeah, I've been trying not to.
I saw only I think the first 2 trailers.
I love the ads are supposed to help, like advertisements to help. But for me, as a person who likes watching stuff as blind as possible, I don't watch them.
It's kind of weird. I know Ahsoka needs to be promoted.
I did the same thing with Jedi Survivor too.
Yeah, but I know Ahsoka needs to be promoted. But people who are gonna watch the show are Star Wars fans. Basically, Ahsoka, you kind of need everything else to know what the show is. You can't just...
That's very true. Like, if you're a person who's only ever seen the movies...
Yeah.
if you're a person who's only ever seen the movies, and it's like, the new show, Ahsoka, you're either going to have one of 2 reactions. One,
you've never really been into Star Wars, or you're not caught up with Star Wars enough to
it's gonna be, oh, I wonder who this new character is. Or 2, who is this character?
Yeah.
And why are they acting like we should know them? Who are they? And then
what is the show about? And it's like, oh, it's about this character who's been a part of the show for.
I will say the bonus to giving a lot of
promotion,
advertisements, and promotions early is those people can watch those older, have more time to watch those older shows.
That is true. However, it's like at this point when it's getting so close, like I'd say like almost a week from now, you don't need to promote anymore. You can stop. I mean,
yeah,
you can just post like the date. Like that's all you need, the date of Ahsoka. But yes, and gosh, it's weird to say, I actually kind of barely remember when Clone Wars first came out. Like, I remember seeing the poster for it, not knowing what it was, not even realizing it was a theater movie announcement for Star Wars. And I remember being bizarrely weirded by the fact that Anakin has an apprentice. Even though, because all of the media before that and everything before that indicated, no, he has no apprentice. He doesn't know who this girl is or anything like that. Who is she? And then over the course of the show, I actually kind of didn't really keep up with Clone Wars until very much later in the show. That's when I think it's when it got more serious and much more interesting, is when a lot of people really started to, and me, myself included, got really invested, and then it got canceled, and then we had to wait for a long time. We never thought it was gonna. We just didn't know we didn't know what was gonna happen to Ahsoka. And then Rebels came out, and Ahsoka came back, and
I was the one who urged us to watch the Rebels.
Yeah, and we finally did.
But
we had to finish Clone Wars.
Yeah, it's always funny watching those shows because it's like very early on they're very, I want to say, cautious with the way they do things.
Yeah,
and it's like very early on it's very kid TV show type style. Like both Clone Wars and Rebels were very much like that. But as they finally got into it, and they're like,
once they had their audience,
we have you. Then we show you what we can do.
Yeah, which I kind of feel like a lot of shows do that. Like there's always a thing where it's like the audience is growing up, but they're also like, this is Star Wars. It's a very serious world in a weird way. It's like it's still campy and fun, but there's also a lot of times where it's very serious, it's very real, and sometimes even the cartoons do that. Like the cartoons are telling a show and telling a story that is very, very dark and serious. And now we're into live action with Ahsoka. We have, and I feel like that's gonna like up the maturity even more, because we've like Mandalorian was very serious a lot of the time. Not that kids couldn't enjoy it, but it was just one of those things where it was definitely more taken seriously than previous, shall we say, Star Wars, early, like starter Star Wars stuff.
It was like, I mean, right off the bat, he shoots like one person, and
He cuts a guy in half in the
cuts
door.
a guy in half in the door, and then he turns to his target and is like, hot or cold?
Yeah, I mean, heck, Ahsoka, when she's first introduced into into Mandalorian, she's freaking chopping fools down left and right. And then, you know what? The other thing about that was a little funny. It was like, Ahsoka's no Jedi, but her first initiative when she saw the Mandalorian was attack. And, like, she didn't give him a chance, or just straight up attack first. That's not. I don't think that. I mean, okay, your no Jedi excuse can only take you so far.
I'm not a Jedi. So you're a Sith?
No.
I'm a citizen.
But yeah, we got Clone Wars back. We finally got the end of Ahsoka's story. We also we had Tales of the Jedi too, which told of her birth, one of her training sessions, and the aftermath of Order 66 with her, and her slowly getting back into the rebellion and becoming a part of it. And then, yeah, Rebels had her learn about Anakin, learn about Vader.
Like, I feel like that should be like a question by the end of like this first episode. What is Ahsoka like
without the knowledge of Star Wars?
How good is it without
like Clone
all
Wars?
that previous stuff? And is it amplified by it, or is it required?
I think, honestly, from what I know and seen, it's definitely, there's going to be a lot of, like, a required viewing. You'll get more of an enhanced experience. It is definitely
why
it's again, it's like, if anything, Ahsoka is a continuation of everything before. So it's like watching a show in its 4th season without understanding why these characters are acting the way they are. Yeah, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. You ready? Let's begin.
Now, we were just talking about, Sith Ahsoka, and it's all very red.
It is very
concerned.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
Whoa! We're gonna crawl! The evil galactic empire has fallen, and the new republic has risen to take place.
However, sinister agents are already at work to undermine the fragile peace.
A plot is underway to find the lost Imperial Grand Admiral Thrawn and bring him out of exile. Once presumed dead, rumors are spreading of Thrawn's return, which would galvanize the Imperial remnants and start another war.
Former Jedi Knight Ahsoka Tano captured one of Thrawn's allies.
Oh, right.
And learned of a secret map, which is vital to the enemy's plans. Ahsoka now searches for the map as her prisoner.
Morgan Elsbeth is transported to the New Republic for trial. I think that's the person she fought in The Mandalorian. That's so cool. We get to crawl.
Oh, that looks great.
That looks real, like a model.
I would be really happy if it was, honestly, because that looks really good. I'll also be really happy if it wasn't, because that's really good.
They're Jedi.
Say again?
The signal is an old Jedi clearance code. They say they're here to see the prisoner.
Captain, who are they?
I'm calling their bluff. Signal them to come aboard. I want to meet these Jedi. Have security meet in the hangar. You've got the bridge.
Yes, sir.
They're evil. This is the worst. You're literally letting them board your ship.
I mean, it's not unreasonable to
to be fair, it's a massive ship, so unless they are, they'd probably be fine.
Be ready, but I mean, Jedi are starting to pop out now that the war is over and the Sith, the Empire's defeated. So, I mean, to be fair, okay, yes, Jedi survive. How many other evil? If they're not Jedi, what are they?
What is that? Is the bearded one who I think it is?
Thank you for allowing us to come on board, Captain.
Hell, if you don't mind me saying, it's quite a surprise meeting Jedi out here.
Our existence remains a mystery to most, Captain Hale.
I bet it does. You put on a good show, but I don't buy it.
I don't understand.
You're no Jedi. Just some overconfident Imperial trash who just push their luck too far.
Well, they're Force users at least.
You're right about one thing, Captain. We are no Jedi.
Who is he?
He's Thor's friend,
Oh, I never recognized him.
and he passed away recently.
Oh. Okay. Okay, that one's there now.
Yeah,
A
now
little
that,
off topic, but or definitely on topic. But this reminds me of like the old,
Republic.
like sort of, but further, like the old Star Wars, like
Oh.
games with Kyle and
Yeah,
whatnot,
like the Kyle Katarn, like
with the
Jarek.
live action Jarek. It's like it feels kind of like that, but in like a
does.
good way.
Okay. Hello there.
Phelan, you are true to your word.
And well paid for it, Lady Morgan.
The Jedi who captured me seeks the map. She knows about Thrawn.
Who is this Jedi?
She doesn't have her spear now, does she?
Nope, Mando took it, remember?
So I'm curious if they'll give her a staff saber for if she has a showdown with Ahsoka later.
Master and apprentice. What is this? Is this like an ancient Jedi temple? Oh, I love that. I remember that move in Clone Wars and I loved it.
This is connected to the world between worlds.
That or like the ancient.
It's the apple of Eden.
Yeah, so what's the wills, like the ancient force beings that like Yoda encountered or something.
Oh yeah, the
Something ancient, very ancient, in fact. It's like the actual thing. The other ones were just depictions of it. This is the actual apple.
I wonder if it's meant to be almost like a wayfinder through the world between worlds or something like that,
Or a way to control the war between worlds, like
or a star map,
a compass.
a star map or a compass or something.
Yay. I found it.
Oh, right.
Yay.
Droids?
The fact it just stood still there gives me Weeping Angel vibes. I don't like it. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for moving.
Come no closer.
Now, give it to us.
Us.
Us. There goes your element of surprise. She's fought Grievous's guards.
That's true.
Oh! Dang! That's impressive. Smart. Nice.
Initiate self-destruct protocol.
No, do not self-destruct. Wait, how big is this to self-destruct?
I'm getting concerned.
Where are you?
I'm above your position. Now,
Force speed.
I shall set
Something we see in episode 1 is like almost never see again.
understand.
Ooh.
What would you rather I did?
Just keep flying and lower the ramp.
Up.
Whatever those things
Dang.
are here and playing around.
What were they? They were filled with freaking nukes.
Good thing I arrived when I did.
Stay, Lieutenant.
Oh,
Anyway,
that's
I
cool.
found it.
The map.
Oh, I can hear
Right
it
where Morgan said it would be.
How did you get her to tell the truth?
Let's just say I didn't follow standard Jedi protocol.
now. Concerning.
Fulcrum, this is Home 1. Do you copy? Over.
Come in, Home 1. This is Fulcrum. Over.
Copy. Incoming transmission, priority 1. There's been an incident.
To throw off suspicion.
Wow, it's so weird. It's like seeing the old and the new landing together. It's like prequels and original trilogy meeting again.
General Syndulla, it's good to see you. And you. Though I wish it were under more pleasant circumstances. Starman,
What's
the
wrong?
location of the last missing Imperial Grand Admiral. And the secret is held in that map. If Thrawn survived, does that mean Ezra? I hope so. Nothing is certain. You know who could help you with this? I do. Well, I'm not sure she'll want to help. She'll do it. For Ezra.
E-wings!
And the fall in the
Wow, live action with in
On this day, several years ago, the Empire was defeated. Thanks to the heroic efforts of Commander Ezra Bridger, who sacrificed
Hey!
himself to liberate our
Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute!
We dedicate here today
That guy from Rebels?
of Commander Bridger and the rebel leaders.
Okay, I'm trying to remember
on
who.
our behalf.
He was like a farmer or
May
something.
their courage and commitment never be
But he was
forgotten.
voiced by him.
Huh.
Here to say a few
Oh, I
words
recognize the actor.
is one of those rebel leaders, Commander Sabine Wren.
Of course she's not there.
She's not here.
Where is she?
I don't know. She was just here.
Where did she go?
I don't know where she went.
Get out there and say something.
What?
Cover for me.
Filibuster.
While we wait for Commander Wren's arrival, allow me to introduce Senator Jai Cal, who will share with us some words of wisdom.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sure how much.
Governor Azadi for that introduction.
Oh, we found her. Well,
Wow,
50
look at-
kilometers away.
Look at little Thal. Oh! Oh, we got some rock music here. Her hair's grown. Look at them. I've always wanted this ship.
I can't hear you. I'm going through a tunnel. No, you're not.
What do you want, Porter?
Governor Azadi's looking for you.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Well, you're missing the ceremony.
Oh, that was today.
Thought you want to be there. Alright, look, Commander, I have my orders. I'm gonna need you to pull over.
Well, here's a new order. Get lost.
Can't do that.
I know this place too well. I can't get lost out here.
There's only like one road.
I got a compass and a map and everything. Oh, please tell me she ramps off of it. it's got wings for it.
Stand down, Commander.
Not slowing down.
She's a biker girl.
What's she doing?
I think she's going. She's not slowing down. Doesn't being a commander mean I outrank you?
Sabine, stand down.
She's not stopping.
Sabine.
She's crazy.
Woo! Woo! Well, that's one wing down. Alright, let me go.
It's like, well, so we're trying to stop her. Oh, of course. She's going to Ezra's old home.
Wow, that's in like this is oh realistic. We'll focus.
Hey.
That looks so real.
I think it's a puppet.
Yeah, at least most of it is.
Yeah. His helmet's in the background.
We got cat food, cereal.
Her helmet.
You know how we were talking about an introduction to these characters? I think this is a good introduction to Sabine.
Hey, Sabine. Sorry for disappearing on you. I made this recording because, more than the others, I need you to understand.
Who is that?
As a Jedi, sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can. So, that's what I did to defeat Thrawn. We've been through a lot. Grew up together in this rebellion. And we're not really family, but you're like a sister to me. I know your fight isn't over, and now I won't be there to help you. But I'm counting on you to see this through. May the Force be with you.
Why does her lightsaber look like a sonic screwdriver? It looked like freaking looked like 10th and 9th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver.
I was gonna say, I think it kind of reminded me of Ezra's, but I have to go back and remember what Ezra's.
Ezra had the green one now. It almost looked like on Kanan's actually.
Yeah.
But
What was this place? An ancient temple built by my ancestors.
oh.
The Night Sisters of Dathomir.
Oh! She's a Ninth Sister.
You're a witch. A survivor.
I mean, she has magic powers, right?
Maybe. It could have also been lost to where she doesn't have it.
There's not much left back
Quite the
there.
same.
Who's that?
Either the Jedi has the map, or it was vaporized.
Send this one to the planet Lothal.
So she's giving orders? That one's an Inquisitor. Or has an Inquisitor saber.
Inquisitor.
Master.
Do as she says.
For now.
Why Lothal?
Ahsoka Tano's former apprentice is on Lothal. You're looking for Sabine Wren.
Oh, the orange one?
Yeah.
Remember, the Force will be with always.
Greetings, Sabine Wren.
Hello, Hu Yang. Still in one piece?
Oh, yes, and still 75% original parts. Well then, I'll be on the ship.
Hey. Give us a moment.
This is awkward. I'm just gonna. Is
I
that?
want to hear what she has to say.
What happened?
I think I know how to find Ezra. Where do you call home these days? This ship serves me fine. Still?
No, ships can be home.
Don't you ever get tired of moving from one place to another? I go where I'm needed. Not always. You never make things easy.
You never made things easy for me, Master.
There is nothing easy about being a Jedi.
Well, then I should have made a good one.
Yes. You should have.
So she's force sensitive?
Lady Tano, I have an update.
Not right now, Hu Yang. Go ahead. I'm gonna need that scan. Can I take this? Where are you going? Somewhere I can think more clearly.
Home.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. Okay.
Just gonna take it.
Maybe.
I have run an analysis on the lightsabers. This is where it gets interesting. The construction and overall design are executed exactly the way I taught younglings to build a lightsaber at the temple.
So definitely Jedi trained.
Yes. However, this one I do not recognize. But this one, in the last 500 years, I've only known one student who built a saber such as this. Baylan Skoll. He disappeared at the end of the Clone Wars, like so many Jedi.
So he was during the Clone Wars, like he probably fought in it too.
The master and an apprentice.
That would be my assumption. If both trained in the Jedi arts, they will be formidable adversaries. For you alone. Of course, you may not be alone for much longer.
Maybe. Thank you, VA.
I like those saber designs.
Sabine, you're going to Montana.
She's gone.
I do kind of wonder who this apprentice is.
That's a good
I
yeah.
feel like she has some importance. Hey! Updated version. Not as sinister. Almost looked Old Republic.
Yeah, it looks a little, So we got 5 minutes with this before we get so
Cat knocks off the table.
Do it. Do it.
Come on.
Do it. Roll it off.
Looking for a key, okay?
Well, imagine the cat knocked it over and it actually activated it.
See, the Volsol cats know how to help.
This just isn't clear enough.
She's still just as stubborn and bullish as ever.
That's...
Mandalorian. You knew what you were getting into.
Yeah.
I thought I did. Things didn't turn out the way either of us wanted. Mentoring someone is a challenge.
Especially when they're older.
I bet your master found you difficult at times.
Oh, that music.
Yeah. It's kind of a touchy subject.
Anakin never got to finish my training.
Whoa. Oh.
This is it.
I'm going to be concerned for a moment that Ezra might be on a Dathomirian connected world.
Maybe. I mean, if it's
Or
Dathomirian.
a Night Sister connected world.
Well, the Night Sisters do have their own force. They might just see... So it doesn't mean you have to be Night Sister, but something else. What is it? She sees...
I think I'm going on a trip.
She sees the star. Jeez! Oh, she's a robot! Punched an elbow. Yep. No! 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 Ezra's home. Get back.
There we go, there we go.
Oh yeah, I need backup now!
The pistols.
No.
Does that look... It's very similar to a certain Cal Kestis.
It does, but...
We've been looking for this.
That's too bad.
It's Ezra's. That green looks good.
Remember what Kaden told you?
No. Whoa. Oh. Oh my gosh. She's gotta hit him. Nick. Jeez. I feel like the Darksider's not even trying, honestly.
There.
I see them.
Bring us in.
my gosh! That's gonna hurt.
That's credits right now, isn't it?
For our... Oh, right. Yeah, right. Good first episode. Good first episode. Ooh. Oh, I like this.
Let's see that. Sabine.
Wake up. Took a saber to the gut. Surprisingly, a lot survived that. And we've only known of one Jedi that ever died to a gut stab.
I took the Matlox.
How did I live? New canon.
You don't understand. I unlocked it.
Oh dear.
There were 2 galaxies, and then a pathway appeared between them.
Another
Where
galaxy.
did the path in our galaxy begin? What planet?
They took the map before I could decipher it.
Did you keep a record of what you found?
They destroyed it.
The droids destroyed it.
How many droids were there?
2. I took one out. Ahsoka.
They're gonna
That's a
access his memory bank?
Wait.
Maybe?
You need my help.
No. You've done enough.
Or use it to track back?
Maybe. Toil and trouble.
Part 2. Double toilet.
Always 2 there are.
No more? No. Why are there so many?
2 cats, even.
Inquisitors. They don't count. Don't worry. I saw the map. I now tell you how the map works.
Mind meld with the get the map.
Oh, why don't we have Ezra? He could hear it. He could tell him how the map works.
Well, that's the whole point. We don't have Ezra. We're fine. We're looking for that. If we had Ezra, there'd be no need to look for Thrawn.
So where's my kibble of bits? Let me just go find Cal and he can use the force like...
Yeah, we need a... Man, if Cal was here too, he could probably just force show everything. It's like... psychopatry or something.
I was hoping you were still here.
I guess she didn't finish it off.
I think she's gonna look in his memory bank, see if we got an image or something of it.
Maybe. Although I don't think that was the one that grabbed it. Jeez.
Yeah, you punched that.
As long as you didn't short out its capacitors when you sliced it up, I should be able to work with it. If you get the power levels right, you can recover the droid's memory.
And find out where it came from. Very clever.
So what happens if you get the power levels wrong? The head will explode.
Explode.
Calm your circuits and pull the plug before it gets to that.
Perhaps we should perform this operation somewhere else.
I say go for it.
Because you're a hologram.
There's no time to relocate.
Because you're safe in space.
It's because I trust Sabine. Who's done this
Now or never.
dozens of times. I'm sure.
Do it. Do it.
Here we go.
Unlimited.
Limited power. Limited.
I'm not sure we have a minute.
It's overheating. Switch it off.
Not yet.
Sabine?
We're out of time.
Oh, wait!
Did you get it?
What is it? This droid came here from Corellia.
The New Republic shipyard?
Morgan Elspeth had factories on Corellia.
Her Imperial operation should have been dismantled after the rebellion.
Anyone check on that?
We will.
I'll meet you there.
Check now.
Let's get going. No, you need to recover.
I can recover.
Fine.
She can recover on the way.
She's gonna go anyway. Doesn't she have?
She's not gonna be stopped.
No, she doesn't have her own ship. Does she?
Hey. You did good.
I'll pick you up. Don't worry.
Tell that to her.
I'll bring a lunch pack.
I do. She's not the one who needs to hear it right now.
Mom.
I haven't seen her in years, and the first thing I do goes sideways.
You're both difficult. I always thought that made it work.
Until it didn't. This is our galaxy.
And are those other galaxies? Star whales. Is it a map of the Star Whales path? Like the Star Whales are from another galaxy?
That is our destination. While Grand Admiral Thrawn is vanished.
Pathway to Peridian.
Some call it that.
The children of the Jedi Temple call it that. It comes from old stories. Fairy tales.
Tales which are based on truths.
For certain of this? I feel the path forward is clouded.
What happens when you find Thrawn?
For some, war. For others, a new beginning.
And for us?
Power. Such as you've never dreamed. Go to Corellia. Assist Marok with the final transport.
Yes, Master.
I love the sense of scale with the ships. It just
Yeah.
feel
Ahsoka Tano.
bigger in this.
Regional
They feel real.
Yeah.
I was just telling General Syndulla that when the Empire fell, all Imperial assets were dissolved and redistributed, including those held by Morgan Elspeth.
All the same, we'd appreciate a look at her former facilities and operations.
Well, I am quite busy at the moment.
I could make this a more formal inspection if you'd like.
We don't need an escort.
That won't be necessary, General. Please, this way.
Multiple armed and explosive.
This was one of Morgan's facilities. She supplied raw materials used in the construction of hyperdrive generators.
You have any idea how many people I killed in the war?
Now we're taking them apart and using the cores to power the new ships in the defense fleet.
Do the facilities still employ any of her former staff?
Of course, there's no other way to remain operational. An empire doesn't just become a republic overnight. You will still find ex-imperials at every level of the New Republic government.
Makes sense.
Fair.
Don't you worry about their loyalty?
Not at all. The average worker doesn't care about the nuances of galactic politics. They
Yeah.
have loyalty so long as they're paid.
Yeah.
And you?
I'm a businessman, General. My loyalty is to my investors.
Where the money is.
I'll leave the politics up to you.
I mean, that's kind of a fair outlook. These people are just commoners and everything. They're not really here. They don't really decide whether the Empire or the Republic's all the same to them. Though there probably are some.
Connecting with Sabine paid off.
There always are some.
Ow!
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
That's on the inside, too. Oh, we left you?
I heard your repairs were complete.
I am 99% original.
I see you still have your lightsaber.
Ezra's lightsaber.
True, he constructed it, and by all accounts it served him well. Then he passed it on to you. You have since made your own modifications, so it is now your lightsaber.
For all the good it did me.
Have you kept up with your training?
Obviously not.
Well, perhaps it is time to begin again.
I don't think that's up to me.
Really? Explain.
I can't train if Ahsoka doesn't want to teach me.
That is an excuse, and a poor one.
Hey.
Technically.
She quit on me.
The past is the past. Move forward.
Forgot how annoying you are.
Logical.
It doesn't matter. I never had the talent, the abilities. Not like Ezra.
That much is true.
Ouch.
Thanks.
I have known many Padawans over the centuries, and I can safely say your aptitude for the Force would fall short of them all.
Dang.
Because you're too stubborn.
Well then. I won't waste any more of her time.
The only time you are wasting is your own.
Yeah, she did modify it. It's not like his anymore, entirely. Maybe she might not be a Jedi, but she might be a half Jedi or an attempted Jedi. I wonder. That's actually curious. What about a Jedi that can't complete it, but still has it?
Inventory being created from the
became the, like,
Imperial fleet.
archive
They're able
people
to
and
find a
such.
use for everything in many different sectors.
Or just come back.
I mean, she's a Mandalorian, so she's a warrior at heart
Enough to
still.
fund a variety of New Republic reconstruction programs, among other things.
Other things like?
Perhaps you can help with the protocol here?
What are the types of droids do you have in operation here? No HK class?
Assassin droid.
HK.
No, I'm sorry.
I have seen such a droid. I catalogue inventory on arriving transports. An HK-class droid recently prevented me from completing this task.
When was this?
5 rotations ago.
Why didn't you log a report?
The
Oh.
droid carried a high-level security clearance. I could not object.
Where is this droid now?
I believe it is departing on that transport.
Stop that ship.
I can't do that, General. They've been cleared for departure.
I said stop that ship. That's an order.
Oh! Disarmed and then shot, dang.
Run.
Oh, that's what. There we go.
Oh! Hi!
Fire up the engine shaft!
I know!
I don't have time for this. Great.
This would be what, the 4th, 5th, 6th Inquisitor she's done with?
I repeat, CT-05, return to port.
Uh-oh. are you doing?
Your lid on, Chop.
Fight back or run! Knock the droid down the thing. Ooh!
Nice.
Well,
nice.
I say nice, but it's not really going to block the saber like it would with an actual sword.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, she's going to disconnect it. I think
Maybe.
she might try and shoot the cables from it.
At the very least, but if you're gonna do something, do it now!
You can't just shoot it down and we crash into the port city.
Well then what's the plan?
Just ready a tracking device. And don't miss this time.
Oh.
Okay.
That's fair. No, that's not it.
No, I did not go through your stuff.
Did you go through my stuff?
Look under the backup battery.
The backup battery? Oh. Got it.
Great.
Did he toss it at? Or
it's gonna come back, right? Dang.
I love the fact, one, that she dodged it like that, but two, that she also ran just following his tracks like, yeah, they're not gonna shoot him, so I'll just follow him. She didn't stop.
Now, Chop.
Yeah. Got it.
I didn't miss it.
Good work, Chop. You got him.
Woohoo! Maybe some Mando armor would help with getting stabbed.
I'm ready.
Yes, you are.
Oh wait, is this gonna be...
Is this the end of Rebels?
Ahsoka.
Host staff?
It's more me. We better get moving.
is where the fun begins.
Oh, wait a second.
A hyperspace ring?
For something that big?
It's... maybe. Or a portal.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like, you know, the Jedi Starfighter hyperspace things. I mean, you know, to be fair, they are trying to travel across galaxies, not just across the galaxy.
Installation of the final hyperdrive has begun. Soon the Eye of Sion will be complete, and ye shall deliver Grand Admiral Thrawn from his exile in the far galaxy.
The sooner the better.
The appearance of Ahsoka Tano on Corellia troubles you.
It does. To kill her would be a shame. There are so few Jedi left.
Sentimental.
Truth.
Those are interesting holograms. Okay. So that's what we're doing.
Alright, who is the third one? Who is the third one? I've heard some theories about who they might have been before this started, but now I really, because they haven't talked, because I don't think they've been identified by name necessarily.
I feel like the third one is either just the third one, or they are going to be somebody important. We shall see.
Is it somebody from the past? Or, as I heard some people really hoping, this version of Starkiller?
I'm thinking that too. I'm thinking it could be Starkiller.
The mask kind of reminds me of the Sith assassin armor.
It does a little bit. It gives me more of just like a regular knight in shining armor's like helmet, like an old classical medieval.
Yeah.
But so far, this has been really good. Like, in fact, it's been slow, but it's been good slow, like building up.
They're taking their time, which is nice.
All right, so that was the two-parter, basically the kind of like hour-and-a-half movie of the opening of the series, and so far, really, really good, really well directed, edited.
I love that they're taking that. But this is kind of a feeling I have a complaint with a lot of things recently. Is they are so afraid to take long, quiet shots, and I love seeing those in films, especially when characters are contemplating things, like when she's sitting there with the helmet and the knife going on, like no dialogue, just shots, and
it felt like I will say though, it did make me go like, it's one of those, okay, I know where it's going, so get on with it, but at the same time, it felt like very Mulan inspired and referenced very much, which was cool. And the choreography has been pretty good. It probably is a little harder. I feel like it is still just a tad slower because there's a lot of people fighting with masks and headpieces and such. There's a lot of practical stuff in the way instead of just normal humans.
Yeah, that definitely would make just from speaking of experience of swinging sticks, that would
definitely be hard to
hitting your mark and timing and stuff a little bit harder. There's a few times in there I've seen some stuff where it's like you can see them pause.
Yeah.
But I can understand
it's still good. It's still good. They've definitely gotten especially like Sabine and I don't know the name of the apprentice. I don't remember her name.
What was the main one guy? Balor or something like that?
Balon's
apprentice.
Yeah, Balon's apprentice.
I like that Balon's apprentice has that old style of like Sith or dark side user.
They feel like knights. Yeah, they feel like knights of an order or something, but they don't. But obviously they're on they're Oathbreaker paladins in a way or something like that.
Why do they still get smite?
Their desire is for power. That's their goal. They want power. So they're up and coming Sith. Their goal is to become like powerful dark side users.
Yeah, I love the acting in it is good from everyone, but I really like the acting of our villains.
Yeah, and I will say the acting of it feels weird how they've nailed the Rebels characters in Ahsoka.
like
really well that I don't even like. I don't feel like I'm watching a different show. I feel like I'm watching a continuation of Rebels.
Right after they're introduced, I have a little bit of disconnect as I start getting into it. But by about the third or fourth scene, the characters in, I'm like, oh yeah, it's them.
To be fair, we are seeing them after a long period of time where we are not like they've grown a little bit. There's been some character development we haven't seen, and we have Sabine's. She's a force sensitive, which is interesting. I'm curious how that's going to go because we've never had that really hinted at before.
What I am hoping for, what I think would be kind of interesting for the series to do, is that Sabine is never force sensitive enough to wield the force in like moving stuff.
Like, yeah.
But can use it to fight better, can like
precognition, preflexes basically helps her
enhanced warrior with a blade and her, blasters and stuff like that. But not fully a Jedi or Sith level powers.
Yeah, she's not. I don't think she'll reach She might not even reach Jedi Padawan, even though she's an apprentice. It's one of those things where I like Sabine, and I don't know if the Force is going to enhance her character or kind of diminish it.
It really depends on how it's handled. Mm-hmm. If it's handled as I have realized myself and have the Force, I'm going to be actually a little
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of...
she's still a Sabine. It's just now she has the Force.
It's like I realized myself and I don't fully need the Force to be super powerful for me to be, who I am, etc. like that. Still, Sabine with...
I can't believe they stabbed her.
At this point, every show is going to be you're going to get your mandatory stabbing, and then we can continue with the show. Somebody has to pick up a lightsaber or something and stab someone through the abdomen.
But yeah, and I like the villains. It's very interesting how we have the Night Sister woman, how she's kind of in charge. But she's in charge of this whole Thrawn return, basically. Mm-hmm. So Thrawn and Ezra are in another galaxy, a completely different galaxy from.
So we're not even dealing with the Outer Rim. We're dealing with what the Outer Rim calls the outer rim.
Yeah, we're not dealing with the out.
The Outer Rim is bad enough from what I've heard.
Yeah, the Outer Rim's mostly unexplored
and
too.
The unexplored space is that's
but
crazy
to see what another galaxy, that's kind of wild because that just opens up a whole new.
Ezra and Thrawn are in San Francisco just eating a burger.
No, please, okay, E.T. is in Star Wars, and E.T. has gone to Earth. Basically, you know what? Our galaxy is in Star Wars somewhere, just not in the same Star Wars galaxy.
In the future from Star Wars and far, far away.
But that's actually, I find that really cool how it's the whales apparently migrate, I guess, from one galaxy to another or something. And I'm guessing the Night Sisters either have a connection or use them as hyperspace lanes or Force.
I would imagine Force-sensitive users who could connect with them could find a way to use them to follow the hyperspace lanes they follow.
It is actually, there is something interesting about, from what I've heard from Thrawn's race, the Chiss. They have Force sensitives, but they don't. Their Force sensitive goes away as they grow up because they don't, I guess, train in the Jedi way or in the Force. They don't get enhanced that way. They're basically used as ship navigators through the lanes, but as they age they lose it. So it's interesting. I wonder if again is Thrawn doing what? That's actually what I'm most curious about, is what has Thrawn and Ezra done? What happened immediately after they escaped, after that whole thing? What happened? Did Ezra and Thrawn hang out? Did they break up? What happened?
This is my thought on it. Early on, they probably actually worked together because I feel like Thrawn is the type of person who would see the situation as, well I'm stuck here now. Yeah. I need someone who can work with me because we're the only two people. Actually, wasn't he on a ship full of people?
There probably were some Imperials on there, but it was one ship, maybe two ships, but they're there. So maybe unless Thrawn like found another race of aliens and started a new empire that he's gonna bring. You don't think they're gonna bring the Yuzong Vong into this through Thrawn, are they?
That would be really cool.
That would be... I don't know if Thrawn would be on board with that, because that feels like the Yuzong Vong are kind of more of like real invaders. Like they're like I don't really know them entirely, but I know that they're like basically an invasive race. That's
terrifying.
Yeah. So I don't. Maybe the Yuzong Vong are there, and Thrawn comes back to warn them and prepare them for that. But
you know, it would be interesting if they get there and Thrawn is like, "No, back,
turn around,
break the device. No one goes home." That actually would be an interesting.
Like
thing.
there's like
to protect their galaxy. He wants to break every device and no one goes home. We
keep the thing quarantined if we can.
Everything here has
the Reapers. Keep the Reapers from going through, the hyperspace lane, and so they have to like take the slow road. But yeah, we shall see what Thrawn's been up to hopefully very soon, and what Ezra and what Sabine and Ahsoka are gonna do, and what the Darksiders are gonna do, and what
I like that there's so many elements.
Yeah, there's a lot.
We will find out. More.
It's condensed, but it's very, very. There's a lot of variety to be ready for. So, well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy. Take care, and we will see you there in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.